Hello, today we are doing some Battle Royale. So in here I'm just doing a casual singles game. So yeah, so we find a match pretty quickly, and here we go. So in here you'll see that I use the Scout class. Now the reason I use that is because it gives me somewhat of an advantage over a big lobby, which is 100 people at the most. So in here you'll just see me just running around being a bit of an idiot, which I normally do in the pre-match lobby of Battle Royale. And here you'll see my epic combat knife, which is the color spectrum, which is a live camo on a knife. Yeah, I thought that was weird as well. So I just thought, oh yeah, let's just mess about. So I find this building and I climb to the top of it, as you can see me do it here. So yep, here I go. I jump on top of the roof, just to make sure I don't fall off. I crouch, but then this happened.
Welcome to Battle Royale.
I end up in a tree.
The match is about to start.
So that was pretty eventful for pre-match lobby. So I jump down and the match is about to
Time
start.
for the mission. Get ready.
So in here you'll see a notification come through from a person who has watched my video. So a big shout out to you. I hope you enjoyed this one if you are going to watch this one. So here you'll see me select the docks. Now the reason I go to the docks is because that is a good staging area for me where normally you don't get high level items, so you can find ammunition, health, weapons that aren't the best. Obviously there's higher rarity items in the more popular areas, which is why I go to the docks first, because I find that is often a lot quieter than somewhere like launch.
First blood.
So you'll see me parachuting and automatically people are already dying. So here I go, I land in the building and automatically I find a weapon that I'm not too comfortable with, so I'm already dreading this match, because I think that, oh god, I may have to use this for quite some time. So here I go, I'm finding the resources that I need to help me in any situation. Now you'll see me pick up ammunition for other weapons that I don't have. So you'll see me pick up rockets and 9mm, 7.62, 5.56, and also shotgun ammo. I do this due to the fact that I want my enemies that I go up against to have less ammo, so I may have the advantage because they don't have as much ammo as I do. So in here you'll just see me carry on looting. Now the key to a good loot is just to focus on what you want to find. If obviously you may not always find what you want, so you may never find a level 3 vest in a whole game. So I was lucky that I found the GKS. The GKS in multiplayer is an absolute machine. It puts in a lot of serious work into the enemy that you are shooting at. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find an M16. Now, usually when I play Battle Royale, I play with the Cheekum and the M16 and all the attachments that are necessary, from the barrel to the stock and everything in between. So you'll see me get my first kill here with the GKS. Now, if you had noticed, my username in here is XXJW2001XX. That's my gamer tag in this game, but as you'll see on my YouTube, it's Nightmare Venom. I have just no idea why I called myself that. It was a spare of the moment idea. So yeah, so you'll see me here, just collecting what I need to, and I've seen what they call the Antelope, which is a 3-seater assault vehicle with a death machine on the top. Now, when it comes to solos, unless I can find a helicopter, I avoid vehicles, due to the fact is that in a lot of the case, they're really loud and they're very obvious. So that is why you'll hardly ever see me have a vehicle in a solo game of Battle Royale. So I know this game is very slow and I apologise, but I had seen since when I landed, I've only seen one person, and well, I had killed that person. So I'm still searching the houses, so I'm just slowly building my way to becoming more and more set up in the game. So in this game, you'll see me search many houses, and you'll see that I have 0 luck finding the God Gun, which is the M16. Now, the reason I use a burst fire weapon normally is because they normally have a slight damage advantage, because you're not firing as many bullets as an M4, an AK-117, or an MSMC, or an AK-47. You have the accuracy and the damage, regardless if you have a long barrel or other attachments that help with your damage. So in here you'll see me inject an adrenaline shot. I do that even though I'm on full health. With the adrenaline shot, I am able to get up to 150. I do this so just in case I do get involved in a firefight, I'm healed up and I'm ready to go if and when I need to. So as you can see, there's only 41 players left in the whole match, and I am well in the safe zone. So I carry on trying to look for an M16, and as you'll see in here, I am very, very unlucky. I find an M4 though, which used to be my go-to weapon in Battle Royale and multiplayer as a whole. I used to like the M4 because it is a very basic weapon everyone can get their hands on. It's the first weapon that you get in multiplayer, but I chose the M4 because some of the other guns, like the AK-117, you have to treat like an SMG. For that AK-117, you have to treat it like an SMG because of the very high fire rate and the reduced range. If you treat it like an assault rifle, some of the times you will win gunfights, yes, but some of the time you may be unlucky because you will be outclassed by a much heavier hitting and more accurate weapon, such as the M16 or the AK-47. So with this being said, I check the map and I think, okay, we need to start heading more inland. So as you'll see, I'm taking it very, very slow. I use a scout occasionally just to make sure, I'm not being followed or no one's near me. So if I need to get into a firefight, I'm prepared. That's why I use the scout class. If I cannot use the scout class, I'll use the mechanic, because the mechanic and his drone will allow you to hold enemies in place temporarily because it interferes with their HUD and they can only hip fire. So if I can use the scout every time, I will. But if I cannot, then I will always use the mechanic after that. So Normally, if I find that I cannot find an M16 on the ground, I always check crates. Now, the good thing with crates is that they will always give you some ammunition and will always have attachments for a gun. Whether it's a full grip or a suppressor or quick draw or a stock, there will always be an attachment for you to use unless it's already been taken. So here you'll see me shooting down at a chopper, but unfortunately he flew away before I could properly shoot him at his chopper. So I noticed that the safe zone is about to close, and also that there's another chopper there, and there's an airdrop. So I see where it is on the mini-map, and I automatically run. See, with the downside with the airdrops is that it is very likely that you will run into someone, like I do here. So I shoot him, and I wasn't lucky enough to get a decent shot up until that point. Because I have a level 2 vest originally and it was damaged, I had to trade out. I had no choice. And then the level 3 is the best that you can find in the game. So I used another adrenaline shot right there because I was just being shot at and I wasn't quick enough to see this guy. And yeah, so that has been a voiceover commentary over a recorded gameplay. I hope to bring out another episode of my Battle Royale adventures in this game. So if you would like, please support me in my channel by liking, commenting or subscribing. If you subscribe, please ring the bell for notifications and you will get every single upload notification that I do. With that being said, I would like to thank you all for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.